Hello, hello, hello. Welcome everyone to JLABTV. I am JLAB and this is Football Manager 2022, the Youth Academy Challenge with Beira-Mar. We've got a problem, and that problem is we haven't won since we last met, and we've got 4 of our best players out on international duty in a game that we kind of need to win. I feel like this is going against us right now, and I don't like it. So, first and foremost, we're going to jump into the games we've had since we last met because, as you can tell by recent form, it's not been great. The first game we had was away from home against Chavez and they beat us 4-0. Yeah, Maria scores the first goal from a corner. Okay, I was thinking we can bounce back from this. Then Gilson scores the effort. Loreo comes out. Shouldn't need to come out at all, but he did. So they scored 2-0. Then 41 minutes in, Paivar plays it back to Lamara, who plays it in the middle. Gilson's shot is saved by Loreo and it falls straight down to Cadell. And then they score from a corner in the 59th minute of the game. Broma with the finish this time, or Boma with the finish. And yeah, worst performance of the season. There's no excuse for that. We were really poor today, and that's all I've got to say no matter. At least in the next game, we got a 0-0 draw despite having no shots. Yeah, this result was concerning. We drew 0-0, but we didn't have a single shot on goal. I've never had a game like this where I had no shots, but we survived, and I guess that's all that matters. They did have a goal rolled down in the 75th minute of the game, but how we managed to pull this off, I'll never know. The fact we managed to even draw with no shots is actually stupid, but there you go. So next match was away from her against Figueres, and I changed my role back to my original 4-3-3 with the two Mazzalas and Sandover scores as a deep line forward. 1-0, 12 minutes in, 40 minutes in. Then we concede a penalty. They score from the penalty. 33 minutes in, 1-0. Then going into half-time, they go ahead and take the lead. 41 minutes in, the ball's in there, and the keeper didn't stop that from going in. Yeah, I'm playing Pereira in this game, and it didn't go well. Thankfully, we scored a penalty, Sandover scores it, we survive. That's literally all I can say in this matter, we survived. Even if we had more shots than they did, it felt like we survived this game more than anything else. Loreo was in goal for this game, so that's even worse. I just want to know why Loreo can't save anything right now and keep a clean sheet. He's better than that. I know he is. But we had troll shots. We actually were fighting this game and felt like a team that was actually trying to push for a victory, which for me was very good indeed. So when we took on Estrella, we went behind inside 7 minutes. Thanks to Tresor's shot, I was thinking, oh, that's not going well. I don't know why there's a flash of black there briefly, but okay. Brian plays this corner in and Sandover equalises. I'm thinking, we have a chance, right? No, they score 2 goals in 5 minutes in the second half. Sumari plays the ball in first, and I hate these goals more than anything else because there's nothing you can do about them. Especially when the second one goes in to make it 3-1, and it was almost identical, almost similar, where the keeper just doesn't do anything at all. He's like he's trying to dodge the ball and want to save it, and we lose 3-1. Disappointing to say the least. And the worst part is we actually had more shots. So we can have more shots with the Mazzala pivot, and we can't do anything else about it, apparently. Maybe I should have a different goalkeeper in this game, but we should have done better there, right? Then we took on Firenze, who are looking to get promotion this year, and we went behind inside 22 minutes. Pio with the finish, 1-0. I mean, when it's in off the post like that, you can't blame the keeper at all. But we do equalise. We get the interception. Brian gets there first, finds the Tunis. He finds Sandover. Sandover scores 2-1-0. 1-0, not 2-1. It is 2-1 afterwards, though, from this free kick. As Alhassan scores, that's just a really good header. Nothing you can be playing at all. But this goal infuriates me more than anything else. Casanova's trying to clear it, Penny, hits one of our own players, or one of their players, and Pio's able to score as a result of that mishap, and I was peeved. So went to 4-3-1 formation, and then Oxford plays in Akende. Akende scores his first of the season. So apparently, I can go for a 4-2-3-1 and score. We only had 4 shots in this game, but we were terrible regardless, and it was just disappointing to say the least. So the reason why this game is becoming a must-win is because we are just 3 points clear of the relegation playoffs and 6 points clear of the relegation zone, with potentially 6 games to go. If we win, we are 6 and 9 points clear of the relegation playoffs and relegation zone respectively, but oh my god, we are struggling right now, and I am not happy about this. Espinho are the team that we're taking on today. We drew against them last time. We need to beat them. We've only got 5 wins this year. we've not won that many games. In fact, in all of 2028, we picked up just one victory. One. We're 14th place in the first half of the year. We still got 20 points. Second half of the year, we're the second worst team. We've only picked up one victory. Oh, admittedly, have we scored more goals in the first half of the year? Oh my god, we scored more goals in the second half of the year than in the first half already. That's actually silly. But we actually did a better defensive job, and we're looking like an absolute nuisance, and we're looking like an absolute pain. So we need to win desperately. We can draw all we want, but if we don't win, and the other teams below us do win, then it's not going to count for much, is it now? Braga's B team and Penafiel both won their last game. Cova de Vieta won 2 of their last 5 matches before they lost the last 2. So, wowzers, we are struggling, and we've not won in about 8 matches. So that's great. How I've been linked to the Watford job in the meantime then confuses me. It really does. Especially when you realise they're 19th place in the Premier League. That pretty is what explains it all, really. They're 19th place in the Premier League, and yet I've been linked to the role. I don't know why. I'm not sure I want to know why, but we have been linked to the role. Still, we're taking a Spinho, and we've also got 4 players out due to international duty, and as if things could not get any harder for us. So, let's talk about the players out on international duty. Oh, it's Menetre, one of our main defenders. Who else is out on international duty, I hear you ask? Barretto, another one of our centre-backs. There's more. There's always more. Because Sandova is out on international duty, and there's one more player who's also out as well. And oh my god, I'm getting frustrated. I'm getting angry about this because it's nothing out of my... Oh, okay, it's Survivor. It's not as bad, but still, we have our main choice starters out in that international duty. I think I'm titled to be a bit peeved about it. Wouldn't you agree? Which means we have to play Breda, who is more of a DM at this point, and a midfielder that's centre-back in centre-back position. So, this is going to sound a bit harsh, but I think we might need a relegation to be a better team and to let the players develop. Is that harsh? Is that a bit cruel? I feel like we need it more than anything else. But yes, this is our starting out today because without the international duty, Loreo is in goal for is going to be his last season. Gillian is the fullback. We've got Breda as the ball-playing defender. Casanova as the centre-back. Ryan as the fullback on the left side. We've got Correa as the centre midfield on support. Aviras as the ball-winning midfielder on support. We've got Alan Oxford in the inverted winger on the right. Marcio as the advanced playmaker in the centre of attack, in the attacking midfielder role. We've got Marcio as the advanced playmaker in the attacking midfielder role. We've got Antunes on the left as the inverted winger. And we've got Akende as a deep line forward up front. I don't know about you, but I don't feel very confident about this team. So hopefully things get better and we can actually have a good time. Please, actually, don't let me down now, but guys, please. Come on. We've got a throw. Gudien will take it. He's got long throw now, actually, in his disposal. Marcio finds Gudien again, though. He finds Correa. What can he do? In the middle, Van der Leem with the ball in his hands now. It was not a lovely cross. It was found by the goalkeeper instead. They might have the ball. Oh, my God. Okay, Casanova's made a mistake. Casanova's letting them in. And they've hit the post. I don't feel comfortable with my team at the moment. I really don't. That's not a row Z. There's not enough stands for that. 0-0 at half-time. We've also got the youth intake, so we're not going to be without anything to talk about afterwards, but this is not good. I'm actually just going to say I'm not happy with the lack of shots. Let's do better, please. We've actually not been that bad in the average ratings either, which is the annoying part. We've actually been okay. So, we just need to do better than this. As they get a free kick earlier on. Marcia, did you give away a free kick? If they score from this, I'll be very annoyed. Duarte. It's a save. But just about. Okay. Okay, we've got the ball. I wish I knew what I'm doing wrong. I mean, apart from maybe the short passing, I might need to abandon my tiki-taka start at this point. Because I don't think the team's good enough, especially with... Oh my god, that's a good save. We've got a free kick. Brian takes it. I can't see what's happening. Apparently, Ryan's been told to mark the guy. Can I ignore that for now? Yes, thank you. Oh my god! That pass was horrendous. And Rodriguez is in. If he doesn't score from this, or if they don't get anything out of this, I'll be shocked. But the passing is so bad. We get the ball back, actually. And now, hang on, Akende finds Oxford. We've actually upped the tempo, upped the passing range as well, and we lost the ball again. What is happening? I am legitimately disgusted by how bad our passing is sometimes in these highlights. I really am. I've gone for a balanced approach. I generally don't know what else I can really do I don't know how they've not scored. That is actually incredible that Loreo saved that. You know what the worst part is? I think we're actually better once we change the passing style, but we didn't see any highlights to show it for whatever reason. So we draw 0-0 in a game that we need to win. And I'm kind of scared. I might generally just change a lot of my tactics now. I don't know what I can do to win anymore. This is kind of concerning me. At least we've got an extra point to add to our collection, but I am still scared of relegation. I think we're going to go down this year. I really do. Yeah, this is the toughest season to date. I've got nothing else to say. I feel like I'm going to have to go back to the drawing board and honestly just say, I mean, the fact that I still delighted the fact I declared I'm not interested in Watford is an interesting sign, but there you go. Okay. I still feel if we actually have actual players available, you know, the ones that actually start in the centre-back roles and the striker, we might have actually won today, but who knows? I don't know. It could be anything that goes against us at this point. It really could be. So we just got a new intake, and I'm going to be honest, this is better than I was expecting. The fact we've got 2 playmakers in the midfield is interesting, though. And I said it's most of the players that we've got here that could be good. It is a very, very good intake. I'm going to say here now, I'm excited for it. I really am. So let's go over them, because really the first person we need to talk about is Ricardo Santos, especially when he's this good already and could play as a winger on the right-hand side and is a deep line forward as a striker. He's got low self-belief. He hasn't got the best of long shots, but really, he might not be needing that straight away. He's already good enough for the division in the 4th tier as it is. If we can get his confidence up, then we will be very, very good. And he could be a very, very exciting talent as far as I'm concerned. He's got decent pace. Mentals I'm excited about as well. So get his ability up, get his mentals up. He's got 17 flair. He's got low self-belief. How on earth do you get low self-belief with 17 flair? He's 6'5" too. He's a target man. He's absolutely a target man. Will Pope has the best personality of the bunch. A resolute personality. He tries long shots. He's got 16 long shots. He tries to play his way out of trouble too. I don't know about you, but I don't think he needs to do that. I think we're going to have to change our tactics and formation with this guy now. I think with the talent we just got, we might not need to worry about some bits and pieces as much. I'm going to have to change the tactics. I really am. We've also got Luis Santos, who is a DM, who could be a Sagara and Volante, and a Mazzala. Oh, this will be interesting. I'm going to have to figure out what tactic I want to use with these guys now, because I've got some talent here. And this is promising, to say the least. Oh god, this is actually a decent intake. Manuel Campos is a defender, who is one of the half stars at the moment, but he's 6'1". He's got good heading. I say good heading. He's got decent heading, decent marking, good tackling. He's brave. I think if we get some of his ability up, like positioning and all that stuff, we're looking very good for this guy. I'm actually excited for him. I really am. Another defender, another Santos. Luis Santos this time, who's got some decent ability. Not amazing ability, but he's decent. He can also play as a DM, so he's unambitious, but take that away, you're looking like a very good talent here. He's got good teamwork and work rate. It's just a shame he's unambitious. Daniel Barreto is a midfielder who could be a DM, but is more likely going to be a playmaker. We've got a lot of playmakers in this intake, and suddenly a change of tactic might be called upon, and I'm very interested in what I can do with this. João Dominicos Barbosa is a winger who's casual. I hate the casual personalities. We need to get him in a mentoring group immediately to get that out of his system. He's got good ability otherwise. Paulo Ribeiro, another winger, and someone I wish was not unambitious as well, but again, we got some good talents here, we really do. Flavio Fernandez is another winger, defensive winger this time. Could be good. Just a shame he's marking, he's only 3. Ruben Caballera is a fullback. Not a very good fullback, but a fullback nonetheless. Arthur Silva is a winger who could also be a centre midfielder, but he's definitely a winger first and foremost. I just don't see him being much more than that, really. The last person I'm going to talk about is Nuno Gonçalves, and yeah, Gonçalves is not a good goalkeeper, so won't be looking at him for much in the future. Still, that's the intake we've just had. It could have been worse, but it's really interesting though that we got some good talent here, and I might need to change my tactic completely, change my formation, change my style of play to accommodate these players. I really do, and that's a scary part because I don't know what I can really do to stop my run of defeats. I really don't. But either way, I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves. I hope you guys like and share this video. I don't want to load the game. Where do you think we're going to finish this year? Are we going to be relegated this year? Or are we going to be safe with 6 games to go? Either way though, until next time, goodbye and well, good night.